Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here. Welcome back, Rat Pack, and welcome to Academia, a school simulator. We're going to be building a school here today for those of you who love Prison Architect, for those of you who love Airport CEO. This is yet another gigantic structure building game with lots of facilities such as a cafeteria and bathrooms and clinics and classrooms. So if you want this game for PC, check Steam for pricing, and we're going to get started then by starting our game, naming our high school, and eventually beginning construction. Oh boy, McDonald's. I'm already hungry. McDonald Lank. No, we're going to rename this one to Raptoria High School. Raptor, of course, being my name, and High School is the name of the game here. Good thing I didn't misspell school. That would have been embarrassing. And speaking of McDonald's, too, I think our old Latin slogan is going to be Yo Gilamot. So let's go with G-I-L-A-R-M-A-T. There we are. All right, so for those of you, some people already know what the joke is. We'll switch our school colors to purple. No, let's do blue. And actually, that looked really good. Blue and orange. And for our animals, we're going to go with Adam. And I don't think this really changes anything in the game, but it definitely looks nice on your logo. We'll go with an Adam, a tree, pie, of course, Yagilamot. Oh, I love pie. And of course, parchment. All right. Let's get to it. So, in less than a minute, we're already starting here, and look at that. Our workers' quarters, garbage area, and delivery. That's where food and other things will be delivered. And look at all the building space we have. So, for those of you familiar with Prison Architect, well, school is pretty much the same thing, I guess, except you don't have to have showers and that type of thing, a rec yard. All right, let's start with some blueprints. So, we're going to design classrooms, and if we go to our to-do list, it immediately tells us what we need. So, we better get started with building a kitchen, a cafeteria, and some freshman classrooms. And I'm going to try to build this school a little bit away from the delivery area so we have some breathing room to build classrooms and such. So let's go ahead and get started by building a nice entrance to our school. We'll build a main door here. That should look real nice, and we'll start it right here. All right, let's start by building a hallway to the side, and we're going to start building classroom sizes. By the way, seem to be best if you build them 8 by 8. I've noticed that if you build a floor space of 8 by 8, and in this mode that you're seeing me build invisible walls with, we can actually lay it out this way without spending a dime. So if we want to change our design, we can. And there's our 8 by 8 that we wanted with our wall of 8 by 1 on the side. And that really helps to build a large commons area and to really help to you know, manage as much space as possible in a short amount of time. All right, 9 by 1 is what we want to do here on the side. So the 2 classrooms are already up. That should be correctly measured by 8 by 1, and it sure is. So now we'll build ourselves a commons area for the students to hang out in. We're going to build a hallway that goes around as well. We want kind of some flow to this room. So let's go ahead and build an area that is like 4, maybe 5 here. We want to make an area 5 by 5 for the students to come into and be their common area, like the main entry hall for the whole facility. We'll build we're going to build a large cafeteria up here. So we do need to build a rather large facility for a cafeteria. Not only do we need to build an area for the students to eat, but also an area for the food to be prepared, and we can actually attach some bathrooms onto the top as well. So you can see our school's already starting construction, and we've got our workers over here. Hey, how you doing? Good, I'm doing great. And they're going to be over here building our walls very shortly. We'll stack another classroom onto the top of this one, and we will build our wall a little higher. Now, we're not going to build all of the classrooms to start with. We're going to run out of cash if we do that. I see we've only got $55,000. That's not a lot of money to get a school started, but darn it, we are going to try our best. So we're going to build up here by about 6. This should be a large exterior wall at the start, and then we'll fill in the classrooms as we go. We'll also have to stick on some bathrooms here, I think, at the top. But for now, let's get our cafeteria going. So we're going to go ahead and build a large, maybe a free-flowing cafeteria here where the walls are kind of open on either side. So students can walk right into the building and walk right into the cafeteria if they like. That kind of thing. So we should have 3. Okay, that's looking good to me. Maybe we should do 4, and we'll build our kitchen. Actually, you know what? We'll put it down here. So we need to build buildings or rooms in the building that are certain sizes. For example, if we click on the classroom, we need to have a minimum size of 5 by 5 for all classroom types. So that's the smallest classroom we can get, but of course the bigger the classroom, the more students that you can fit. But for kitchens, we need to make sure that it is 4 by 4 at the very least. So we're going to attach that onto the top of this. So let's go ahead and start by going back to blueprints. We'll build a couple of bathrooms first, and bathrooms are 3 by 3, so we'll start that there. And we'll start another bathroom here, both for male and female bathrooms. There we are. And an area of 4 by 4 up here needs to be constructed for the actual kitchen. Now, in order to be, I guess, you know, useful of all space, we may eventually need to expand our room. So I'm just going to expand it just a little bit more for the kitchen space here. This is going to be a tremendously large kitchen, but it will definitely be put to good use, especially when more students start to come into the school. All right, so that should be our cafeteria. Actually, if we don't leave that flush, it's going to, it will be bothersome in the game. So we actually better flush that up. So let's put the extra needed space on top and make sure it's 4x4. So we'll put the one extra space that we need on top here. You'll see what I'm doing in a little bit, but let's go ahead and erase that. We'll extend our school up here shortly, so that'll be the extension to our school. We're going to actually back this wall up, making it exactly what we need, 4x4. So there's 5 there, and we can bring it down by 1 then. Perfect, and that'll save a little bit of money in wall construction. All right, very good. And we'll have our hallway sneak past there. Okay. We'll have to back that up just a little bit. All right, so this is where the design gets a little bit more tricky when you're adding rooms onto rooms, but I think right here we've got it. All right, let's go ahead and start zoning some of these rooms. Let's go ahead and start labeling our classrooms. So we'll have a couple of freshman classrooms here, 8x8, and eventually we'll need sophomore classrooms too, so we may as well label some of these over here as sophomore classrooms. And what we're going to need to build as well is a janitor's closet, and we're going to also need to build a library, which we can build up here, and we're also going to need to build a clinic. So that'll be things that we'll add in just a moment or two. All right, kitchen is going to need to go down first, so that's a 4x4. That's the minimum space that we need to build it here. So you can see it's a 5x4 if we build it right there. So it's going to be off just a little bit. So minimum space is 5x4, but a little extra doesn't hurt, especially if we get additional students. So that'll be our kitchen. We're going to add a male and female bathroom, so the ladies on the left and the fellas on the right. And we'll also go ahead and add ourselves the, what do we need here? The cafeteria. There we are. Large cafeteria area, but it'll be useful. And also our commons area is going down next. And we're going to put that down with the, here it is, commons area. 5x5 is what's needed here. So we can actually put it right here at a 6x5. There we are. And of course, tables and a few things will be kind of a reception area with large hallways, areas for lockers, that type of things on the side, and then an area to walk around to the bathroom. So this is our basic design. Let's get constructing then. About time. All right, let's get to it then. We've got our walls going up. We're going to build concrete walls on the exterior wall. So any walls that are outside the school, such as this, will be on the outside. I think they're the cheapest to build and are the probably the best for just getting the school up and running, and then eventually you can get things looking fancier. You see the workers, they're already heading over. Perfect. Hello guys, welcome. They're coming right over to start working on the walls. This will take them quite some time. So as we're constructing everything out, they're going to be running over here and start installing doors and windows and anything else we need in the school. We will get windows and such up a little later. We're going to work on interior walls. Now, remember earlier when I picked blue and orange? Well, let's make our interior walls blue and orange too. I think they're the same price. Looks like it's just a painted wall. So we'll go ahead and go with a blue wall with some orange edges to add a little bit of variety to our school. Did I measure everything up correctly? Oh my good. Wait a minute. Hold on. Are there some people triggered right now? Oh, did we miscount on a few things? I think we may have. Did we not? Hold on. Let's take a quick tally of what we did here. All right, that's 7x1, and that's 8x1. Oh no! Oh, red alert. Okay, hold on a second. We'll pause construction briefly. Hold on. Don't worry. There's always a way to fix this, and I'm glad it happened. All you have to easily do is right-click, and all you have to do is just deselect all the items that you put down, and we can shrink our wall just a little bit. So we'll go ahead and just deselect the wall that we built here, and we'll just shrink it by 1. Don't worry, don't worry. Nobody saw. Nobody saw. It's all good. All right. So there you go, and that's a good reason to get out your tape measure from time to time when you can. So we've erased that there. Actually, we didn't have to do that. We'll just build it here. There we go. So there you go. That's exactly what is very important about laying out your facility ahead of time. Didn't look right. So here it should be 6x1 here, and it is 7x1 here. So we do need to shrink it just a little bit. So we'll extend our wall here for the students on this side, and we'll shrink our kitchen a little bit to the left. So we're just pushing everything to the left. Basic building. There we go. And we'll need the wall there. There we go. All right, perfect. We've scooched everything over just a little bit, and that should be all we need there. Okay, perfect. And then our kitchen's a little smaller, which actually makes me happy. So let's make sure everything's counted out correctly. See? Good thing we caught that. 7x1, 6x1. All right, and then we just need to scoot this wall. And we are good. Okay. Now, does that look good too? Yep. All right, everything's looking good. All right. let's get back to building. All right, let's increase our speed again, or not increase, but let's get back to normal speed, and we will erase the walls that are not going to be needed here anymore on this side. Actually, we're not needing this wall anymore, right? Because we've extended our wall this way. All right, 8 by 1. All right, we got it. All right, just cancel these walls. All right, perfect. Almost done goofed, but we caught it just in time. So that's why you always want to be paying attention to construction, and I think we've got it. If I missed anything else, again, you can always redesign, you can always resize and reformat everything that's needed in the SKU. All right, and the interior walls will be of a different color. Let's go with blue on the inside again, as I mentioned. We'll go blue and orange. There we go. I'm sure some people were really upset, like, stop the video! It's like, oh, don't worry, we got it. We're okay. And we'll go with blue walls all around this thing. Now, of course, we can do our bathrooms, tile walls as well, but I'm not going to put that much finesse into it. We'll go ahead and, just for purposes of design, add a little bit of orange here and there. That's our school colors, after all. And we'll just leave this rest blue, with this being all orange. Perfect. The kids can paint their murals, do whatever they want to do, you know, raise awareness for lack of subscribers or whatever on a horrible YouTube channel, such as this, you know, that kind of thing. All right, we'll go with blue interior walls. Now we're going to lay down all the walls. The most expensive thing that I found in the game happens to be the flooring. I've noticed that when you happen to do flooring, that's when things become super expensive. So just keep in mind, don't finish a room until you're actually putting down the flooring. All right, we're going to install some doors too. We do get money back for the wall, so that doesn't hurt us, since it's technically just planned to go down. It's not actually officially going down. And we'll build double doors here. We could build a staff door, which requires you know, food counter, plate counter, that kind of thing, or at least it does in the cafeteria. You know, only, for example, certain staff can go through that door, but in this case, it's not needed. All right, we'll go ahead and remove the zones here, and we will reformat those. Good thing we caught that. Good catch, Dino Man. All right. I'm sure I missed something else, but that's the fun of building, is that you can always go back and expand a little bit more. Like up here. See how the wall's a little off kilter? That's okay. We can always, we'll go ahead and correct that when we add onto our wall. Perfect. Okay, so we'll delete that there, and we'll make those corrections, but the front of the building looks nice. Really nice, actually. Let's go ahead and start on putting down the objects that are needed in here. We'll need to build a couple of lunch tables for the kids. So we'll build a few just up against the back here. Maybe we'll put it this way. We'll put it this way, actually. And we'll build one here and one here. We can start with just 2. That'll be enough. And the seats as well for the... there we go, for the hungry students. Additionally, we're going to need to build a food tray here, a food counter. This is where the kids will come up and get their food. So we'll build that over here. And we will build the plate counter over here. And that's where they can drop off their stuff later. I could have made that a little bit over there, but that's okay. And the kitchen is also going to need stuff. We're going to need ourselves a refrigerator, ever important. Refrigerator here. And also the kitchen sink. And we're going to need to put a stove in there as well. And again, when we expand our school, there's going to be more students, more food, that kind of thing. Bathrooms are up next. Bathrooms, of course, you know, female bathroom is on the left, so they'll require a few more toilets there. And a sink as well. And, of course, doors to these rooms when we get the chance. And also for the fellas, we're going to put down a toilet and a urinal. Perfect. So these rooms are accounted for and ready to rock, aside from having doors, which we can build here. Excellent. And I think we can even make, like, faculty bathrooms if we wanted to. We can definitely make private entrances for the janitors, for example. All right, well, everything's kicking off without a hitch here, aside from our mismeasurement on the top. But again, I'm going to bulldoze that wall in the north and build a library there, so that's really the least of our problems. And, of course, we can just chalk that up to experience, I guess, can't we? All right, let's take a look here on our measurement. 7 by 1 and 7 by 1. Very nice. Looks good, huh? Okay, we can put down other things that are needed too later, but let's also start with our flooring. We'll start with a freshman classroom here, and the other classrooms will be kind of abandoned for now, but we can label them for later. So let's go ahead and put down our zones, and we're going to need to put down our sophomore classrooms, and eventually we can put down perhaps a junior or senior classrooms as well. Okay, that's all good. We're waiting for the walls to come in. Let's start on that beautiful carpeting. The flooring now needs to go in. We're going to go ahead and do bathroom tile for the both bathrooms here. And we'll go ahead and do... what should we do in the... we'll do a brick floor in the cafeteria. Very nice. And the kitchen will require a kitchen tile. Very nice. And then we're also going to put a, I think what we'll do at the main entrance is we'll do like a welcome carpet area for the kids. And then hardwood floors pretty much all the way around. Actually, we'll put it around the edges, and we'll use carpet in the middle as if it were like a actual carpet, like a rug, trying to cut down on dirt, that kind of thing. Oh, we're getting real realistic with this, I guess, huh? All right, we'll make that kind of cut off there. All right, so we're also going to need to hire staff, too. We're going to need to hire some teachers, so we better not get so crazy with the carpeting. Otherwise, we're going to run out of money. As you can see, it's already costing like a couple $1,000 to do some of this stuff. So let's cut it on that. Let's start hiring some staff. So we do need to hire some cooks. We'll do that right before we're ready to open, I think. And we'll also need to do that with the teachers. So let's do the objects. That's one thing I don't want to get ahead of myself. We need... What? Okay, somebody vomited in the... Hey, guys, is one of you guys vomited in the classroom? What's going on? Noobs? Wow, okay, I guess they got sick somehow. That's weird. I've actually never seen vomit in the game like that. Construction workers just puking all over. Somebody was out partying last night, I think. All right, there goes our teacher's desk and chair. And we need to put 10 student chairs in here, too. So we'll back these up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And we can expand if we need to. And that's the basics of the game so far. Oh, is it because somebody couldn't go to the bathroom? Really? We actually haven't hired any staff or anything, so I guess these construction workers really needed the bathroom. I've never seen them. Wow, all right. Well, we're going to need a janitor. That's one of the first good things to hire. So let's get a couple of janitors up. Let's hire ourselves 3 cooks. Actually, I wonder if we need 4. What's on our to-do list? All right, we got our 3 cooks. We are building the cafeteria now. That's almost done. And looks like it's missing something in order to be a cafeteria. I wonder what's missing. The tables are there. We'll find out in just a second. Assign a teacher. We do need to hire a teacher now, so let's find our best candidate. Let's see here. Oh, she's pretty good. Madeline Uy is looking pretty good. This person apparently is missing some of their body. Okay, that's not good. And everyone else is just floating heads. All right. Well, I can't hire just a floating head, unfortunately, especially for PE, but we can hire Madeline, so that'll be fine. Let's put her down. And we've hired her, so welcome aboard, Miss Madeline, and sorry about the urine. And let's go ahead and get our janitor. Is that our janitor? Janitor, Abby Joan. All right, you're going to need to walk around there, janitor, and find out what's going on. Oh, indoors. It means we're missing something. Oh, yes, the front door. The front door needs to be completed. So we will now top off our construction here by building the front door of the school, and we're almost ready to open. The last thing we need is for those construction workers to install the remaining, I guess, the desks and whatnot, but that's okay. They'll get to that in a second. And then if we could not urinate on the floor, guys, that'd be great. And also, our 2 janitors just seem to be, like, standing around. Can't you guys work on something? All right, let's finish up with the carpeting, and we'll have our first classroom day open up here. Let's get to putting down some more carpeting. Looking good. And we'll put carpet at each one of the doors. There we go. Make the kids think the room's complete, but joke's on them. We're never going to finish it. Yeah, we probably will. Let's put a carpet here. And we'll put hardwood floors the rest of the way. Nice transition, doesn't it? It adds real good variety, and it's aesthetically pleasing, at least to us, the player. So that's nice. It looks like we built that one a little too high. There we go. Everything's looking real good, guys. Really like it so far. All right. Yep. Mistakes here and there, and of course, when we improve upon our design, that top wall will be, straightened out. We'll have our library ready to go. We have additional walls and stuff ready as well. And why aren't our janitors doing what they're supposed to do? They're not even moving. Janitors, what are you doing? Did they get stuck or something? Oh, I think they may have glitched out. Or are they just sitting on the... Oh, they're just sitting. Oh, okay. Well, our to-do list is done, and now we can finally open the school. Let's do it. Welcome, kids. Welcome to P-Land. All right, P-School. All right, wonderful. Okay, so our common area does need a few things in it before we get started there. So let's go ahead and put down in our commons area, we're going to need a few chairs and tables so the kids can come right in. Very weird, too, by the way. I can see where the outline of this is, but it's just kind of weird to see tables kind of set up as you come into the school. It's not really an American thing, or at least not of the schools I've gone to. But all we needed to do was put down 4 chairs for that. Alright, so we have our chairs, and those just need to be built by the construction workers. Alright, garbage cans are going to be extremely important around the school. Very important garbage cans. And that's kind of why we left a little space behind the tables. And of course, the kids should drop off all their plates, but you should see it go on here. Alright, where are the kids? Are they coming? Okay, kids, where you at? School's dirty. Students might get sick. Yep, we got our janitors working. And it looks like they're going around. Looks like actually things have been cleaned up. So good. All right. That's all done. Where's our kids? Come on in. All right. Oh, it's actually 7 a.m., so they probably don't start school. Oh, here we go. Delivery truck's coming in. Perfect. The food's ready. So the food will be here for the cooks here shortly. Oh, look at this. The kitchen's really looking nice. We've got $14,000 left in the bank, so let's give the construction workers something to finish off here in the north. There we go. We'll straight out in our wall here in just a minute. We'll figure out what we're going to do for our library next. We can actually build a hallway that goes around that and classrooms off to the side. Though I don't know if we can build multi-levels. I'm thinking the answer is no, but we can at least finish that off. So before we blow all our money on carpeting and stuff in these empty rooms, we're just going to leave them for now and just kind of say hello to the kids. All right, welcome, kids. Your first day. Welcome to school. Day one of the school. Year one, day one. Wonderful. All right, here they come. Welcome. Good, good. Welcome. Commons area will be completed as soon as those tables are ready, and the kids are coming in for breakfast or just to hang out a little bit before class. I assume the teacher's probably on her way. Another thing we can do for additional money is we can stuff a few more kids into these classrooms as well. So if we'd like to, we can go ahead and throw some tables down, or desks, I guess. 2, 3, 4. We'll go ahead and pile a few more kids in, and that's about 6 more students, which we can have a few more students come in and get us an extra $900 a day. Excellent. All right, looks like the staff is doing what they're supposed to, so they're bringing in all the breads and meats and all other stuff, and there goes our rest of our trash cans. There goes the food. Excellent. Neil Vincent's doing a good job. Looks like Cyrus and Perry. All right, three goofing guys, like the Three Stooges in there. No offense, but all right, the teacher should be on the way. Here she comes. Students are ready to go. I guess school starts at 9 a.m. Kids are supposed to be in the classroom for a whole 20 minutes ahead of time. I don't know. All right, we're going to go ahead and decorate some more while we make things look as nice as possible. So one thing we can put down is if we go to all, we can put down some clocks, and we can put down water fountains and all the things that you would expect in a school. So let's go ahead and put down some clocks in the commons area so the kids know where they're going. There we go. And we'll put one in the classrooms too. And we'll put that just over here. Perfect. All right, next thing we're going to want to put down is bulletin board. I think that looks nice just for aesthetics. If I can get it, there we go. And we can put down fans and a few other things too. But we've got everything we need. Our toilets are good, doors are good. Let's make one last check. Does everything look okay? All right, everything looks all right to me. I like the transition to the kitchen. That's really cool. And it almost is lunchtime, so it's second period now. The kids are starting their next class. While they're doing that, let's go ahead and demo the wall and get construction going on the library. But actually, before we do that, let's lay out and make sure we got everything right. 5 by 1, and this is 4 by 1, so let's go ahead and extend this by 1. And what we'll do is, let's see, we'll make the library right up here. And now we have to make a library and a computer lab. So we do need to do a little bit more construction than you'd think here. Is this why I want to do this? 10 by 1. So it should be 5 by 1 there, and 5 by 1 here. Okay. So we can divide this area here, and we're going to make a hallway up there. And these will be for additional classrooms. And actually, we can put in between here the janitor and the clinic that we need to put down for some of the students. Let's go ahead and make this up here, a little pathway around. And we may expand on this a little bit more than I wanted to. The library is going to be larger because of the computer lab necessity, too. Okay, let's go ahead and erase the interior walls. And we can make them all in the same room. We just need to demo the wall in order to do it. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of this. We'll make this kind of like how the cafeteria is. The library should be quiet, but let's see what we can do here. We should demo this one wall there and expand it. All right, the interior walls of this will be concrete. Just to, again, add some variety. All right, 2 and 2. We're going to have to adjust this wall a little bit more, I see. All right, we'll demo all the walls around there. Looks like it is getting to be lunchtime, I think. Oh, did the kids already eat? Third period? Maybe they had their lunch already? I think they were just having a little recess. School's dirty. Yeah, actually, the school's not too dirty. Trash cans need to be emptied, though. I don't know who does that. Wow, somebody had a bad day in the sophomore room. Whoa, sophomores, what's going on? All right, let's see. We're going to demo this side. And we should be able to make a flush wall there. Very nice. All right, we'll cut the rest of the school off via a couple of doors, I think. A couple of double doors that go to other rooms. And we'll make our library here link up with the main door. Very nice. And we'll have doors continue all around the school. All right, it is also time to install some windows, I believe, and we're not talking about 95 or Vista. We're actually just talking about standard windows that bring in some real light. And interestingly enough, I think they're under, like, other objects, which is weird. You'd think it'd be under building, but it's just under other objects. So for 50 bucks, we can install some windows. There goes the kids up to lunch. You go ahead and keep an eye on them while I put down these windows. All right, there they go. Look at that. They're actually eating and doing a good thing. Oh, wait, our cafeteria is not finished. Failed indoors. Oh, it's because I demoed the, yeah, it should be fine now. There we go. It's because we're moving the wall back in the north. There we go. We actually had to throw a wall around that, too. How easily do we forget there, Raptor? Now, a good thing is, we have on our to-do list, we can also do some grants now. So we do need to put down a few things. For example, build our health center or whatnot. We actually have a common area now, so we get some money from that. So we got some cash from doing that. And toilet training, we've got female toilets. Forgot to put down the male zone, so we'll get some cash for that as well. There we go. Forgot to move that after we moved it over. There we go. Now we're getting some cash from that. So now we're getting even more money. Very nice. And then we can bring in 50 students, expanding horizons. So we're working on the library next, the library and the computer lab, and then a janitor's closet is the next thing. So the clinic and the library, clinic and the janitor's closet are going down after this, after the library. We still got $18,000 left, plenty of cash, and more students should be coming in tomorrow. So we're off to a really good start, even with design flaws, which, you know, just happened. It's all good in the hood, yo. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of all of our blueprints. Let's go ahead and, how do we do that? Go to blueprints, erase everything. I should be good to do this off the top of my head now. Uh-oh, famous last words from Raptor. I know. Let's go ahead and build here. You know, one thing I would like to see in the game would be the ability to build, like, for example, like a football stadium and exterior buildings, that kind of thing. I suppose there's nothing stopping you from making a classroom that's not attached to the main building, but it may be more expensive. It might be, you know, in order to build a series of classrooms over here, it might be a little more costly than just building another, you know, room on here. You do the math, but I wouldn't want to do that. All right, the library is about ready to go up. And we just need to get some more wooden floors going over there. Now, did I measure this all out? I hope I did it correctly. It looks okay. And it's just kind of an area to cordon off other classrooms. There we go. All right, and we'll put a nice... Should we? I don't know what we should put in the middle. A nice wooden floor, I guess, for the library as well. I wish there were... I want to put down carpets. That should be another thing for decoration, is just random tiling. And carpets and rugs, that kind of thing. All right, the kids are now doing art. Meanwhile, while they're working, we can collect on some more rewards as soon as construction's complete. Let's go ahead and work on our computer lab area, which needs to be 7 by 5. Actually, maybe we'll get rid of the thing in the north. Let's do 7 by 5. 7 by 5. So we'll put the computer lab over here, and then our library needs to be, how big does that need to be? 5 by 5. So we can put that in the corner here. Perfect. And our library zone can go right there. Alright, so now all the rest of the walls are coming in. Let's get the objects that are needed for that. So library. The library, very simple, just needs a bookcase and a table and chairs, and that's it. It's very easy. So there goes our bookcase and table and chairs, and that's done. Free money every time we do this, by the way. And we'll just expand upon it as needed. It's a large area, but when we need more, we've got the space. And that's what I'm really worried about, is running out of space. Hopefully we have more than enough. Next thing is the computer lab. We need, I believe, 5 computers here. Yep, and that's all we need. 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus chairs to complete that one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, everything's good here. All right, no man's an island is good. School health. All right, next, let's build ourselves the nurse's station and the janitor's closet. And I think here, in order to make these, by the way, I forget the thing, but in terms of being aesthetically pleasing or mirrored, I'm going to try to make them the same size. Wow, I love how the sophomore classroom is just full of trees and urine. Well, what is going on there? Like, if you go into the sophomore, like, it's a legend. Like, if you go there, there's a legend. Legend says that if you go into that room, you'll be attacked by a bear. It's got to be true. It's got to be. All right, now we can make little transitional rooms here next to these doors, and I like this. So we can throw up a cautionary tale. Was I just about to say cautionary tale? I meant a wall. We can throw up a wall. Cautionary tale was about that bear. All right, and we're going to put bathroom tile for the clinic and concrete tile for the janitor's closet. And a little too big, but it'll keep the rest of the room's even size. And again, always room for expansion. No problem with that. These will be this will be a staff room over here for the janitor's closet. But the and I guess a little more than a closet. But the nurse's station, anybody should be able to go to. So we should be okay there. And we're going to need to put into the nurse's station. We'll need a let's see, a clinic. We will need a clinical bed. And we will need a medicine cabinet. And we'll need a chair. There we go. And over at the janitor station, we will need to put down a kitchen sink, which I think is weird. They need a repair station, I believe. That would be much more fitting of a janitor's closet, I think. And a table for the janitors to hang out with, 4 chairs at the table. And that'll give us even more money. That's why we're building this. So let's go ahead and put down our clinic, which needs a 4x4 indoor. And that should fulfill that. We'll also need to hire some staff for that too in the janitor's room as well. All right, our staff should be hard at work. Where's our construction workers? Looks like they've gone home for the day. Everybody's going home for the day. It's the end of the day, so they're all heading out. Garbage cans are full. The janitor's not doing what they're supposed to. Wow, the legends are true. If you've ever noticed, I guess the staff does stay at the school after hours. All right, let's speed up time here. And let's see what happens tomorrow. We should have additional students coming in, so that means more money for us for each working day. And we've already paid our fees, so we should be good aside from buying more classrooms. Everything should be good in order to get the additional, the library and all the other stuff. We'll get those grants as well. So 5 computers, we got that. And 3 chairs and a bookshelf and a table, we got that. So that'll be coming in next. There goes our construction workers. Bah, 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 bah. Look at that. All right, perfect. Turbo. Go Turbo. There we go. All right, they're hard at work at throwing in the flooring. And they're hard at work at putting in the computers and chairs. Good, 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 good. All right. Huge wooden area there. But again, that's why I wish I could put down rugs. It's kind of getting bland with the room-by-room organization. But I like it to look like a carpet. It looks just fine to me. Additional students should be here. Where's the other students? Admissions. Arrival tomorrow. Oh, I guess we have to wait a couple days for them to come in. Okay. Well, our cash is still flowing. We're negative money because of all the staff expenses, but we will reverse that when we get additional students here. And we'll get some more grants here shortly as well. All right, let's get all these messages out of our way. There we go. All right, and the guys are going to have to go outside to finish the nurse's station and the janitor's room, the clinic and the janitor's closet. Okay, computer lab and library ready. All right, and the kids are already working it. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. Expanding Horizons is done. So we made some cash from that. Wonderful. And that'll allow us to hire a nurse. I believe we need 2 nurses here. So that's required for that requirement. And then I think the janitor's closet for the cleanliness is good to go as well. We need to hire 4 janitors. How many do we have? Let's take a look at staff. Nope. Teachers. Let's get this out of the way here. Janitors, 3, so we just need to hire 1 more. Okay, so that'll give us that as well as soon as that room is ready. You know what, do I have to demo the wall here? That door is like leading to just a blank slate, it seems like. Oh yeah, we have 2 nurses trapped in there, and same with the janitors. Okay, note to self, you can't delete, a door does not delete a wall after construction's been completed. Alright, there we go. And we can fix the flooring too. Alright, so concrete floor over here, tiling floor over here. Alright, there we go. And a lot of the flooring being entered as well. Alright, so now cleanliness is next to godliness. We need to build that room, and it just needs to be completed. The flooring, I guess, needs to go... Oh, the additional chair probably needs to go in. There we go. Are we missing something here? Chair. There we go. That was it. Just needed to register. And there goes our money for that. Perfect. And the school health is ready. Perfect. We're making tons of cash. Excellent. We're up to $18,000 now in grants with additional classrooms ready. In order to get all the kids educated. I don't know who's going to take out these trash cans, by the way. I don't know how to make the janitors do that. I guess we got to start with our routing for our janitors. So let's go ahead and slow down time, and let's get our janitors working on that. Janitor routing, add a route. Okay, we're going to go to each trash can. Looks like they're throwing stuff away, but they need to go to the garbage can. So maybe we should have them empty each individual can. And I don't know if they have to go to the dumpster themselves, but we do have quite a few janitors. So I'm going to just have them go this way. Actually, I don't know how to make them, I don't know how to make them actually empty the garbage cans without, that's strange. We'll have to work on that one. We'll delete that route altogether. But the trash cans do need to be emptied, but it doesn't seem like they'll do that automatically. It just seems like the urine seems to be cleaned up automatically, but not the garbage can. So I'll have to work on that. The only thing I can't figure out, emptying a trash can. I know. It's the bane of my existence. Regardless, with the extra time we have, let's go ahead and do some decorations for tomorrow. Let's go ahead and go to all and see if we can add some beautiful, it's going to be under build, some bushes out front. And we'll put that between the trees. It'll look gorgeous. And there we go. It looks like we got bushes going down the side of the building too. Wonderful. Looks beautiful. There and there. Oh, that's great. I'm loving that. And can we put grass all the way up to the curb? Oh, yes, we can. Oh, we can actually put down grass and not just like regular grass, like mowed grass. Wonderful. All right, at least that makes the front of the building look nice, and hopefully those bushes go right on top. All right, everyone. Well, that is it for my time here today for our first day of school. Additional students will be coming in. We'll be adding on a lot more, and as you can see, we've made a heck of a lot of money on our to-do list. Next is to get up to 50 students. We're going to expand aggressively. We're going to add some more students to the place. We're going to add those sophomores and eventually build a faculty room. So we'll add that on to maybe next to where the janitor's room is with some additional rooms as well. So the library, computer lab, all that stuff is done, and that's my time here for today. So I will see you all very soon. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay in school. I'll see you soon.